This is Teacher Bwalya, and I'm now taking you in social studies. So who can tell me the last thing that we looked at in social studies? What was the last thing that we learned in social studies? Anyone? Anyone? Very good. So last time in social studies we were looking at the importance of work. Importance of working. Why is it important for us to work? Why is Teacher Bwalya working as a teacher? Why is Daddy or Mommy working? Why do we work? Anyone? We said we work so that we can earn an income, earn a living. We work so that we can earn a living. When I say earning a living, at the end of the day when someone is working, they get paid. When they get paid, they get money and they buy all the different types of things that are needed at home. Different types of groceries, different types of clothes, different types of shoes. When they work, they tend to buy those things. That is why we are saying we work to earn a living. That is why working is important. So now, since we've looked at what we learned last time, today in social studies we are going to be looking at living things. Can we all say living things? Again, living things. So today in social studies we're going to be learning about living things. So now, before we can easily talk about what living things are, first we would love to know what an environment is. Because these living things, they live in their environment. So what is an environment? What is an environment? Anyone? Very good. So we said an environment is the place that is around us. Can we all say an environment is the place around us? Again? An environment is the place around us. So we are saying an environment is a place around us. So now, since we've identified what an environment is, we are now going to look at what living things are. What are living things? What are living things? For you to actually know what living things are, you're supposed to say, what is it that they do? What do living things do? When you know what living things do, you can easily put up what a definition of living things. So what are living things? Anyone? Yes, in the corner. Very good. So our friend has said living things are things that grow. So he has mentioned one thing. So we are saying living things grow. These are things that grow. What else? Very good. They also move. What else? Apart from moving, even though it's not all of them that move, but some, they move. So we are saying living things are things that grow, move. What is the last thing that they do? They also breathe. They do what? Breathe. Very good. So living things are things that grow, breathe, and also move. Very good. So we're saying living things are things that grow, breathe, and move. So these are what we call living things. They grow, they breathe, and they move. Now on the part of moving, it's not all of them that move. So now since we've looked at living things, can you tell me different types of examples that you know of living things? Can you tell me the different types of living things that you know that grow, that breathe, and also move? Can you tell me the different types of living things that you know? Anyone? Very good. A duck. So our friend has said a duck. A duck is a living thing. So a duck is a living thing. What else? Apart from a duck, what else? Yes? Plants. Plants are also living things. When you talk about plants, we have got pumpkins. We've got a pumpkin plant. We've got a bean plant. Maize. All those things are plants. Trees, they are plants. So those are living things. They grow. Are you together? Those are living things. What else? Even you are a living thing. People, they are also are living things. They grow, they breathe, and they also move. So these things that we've mentioned are living things. So we are going to look at a chart that is showing different types of living things. So what can you see from the chart? What can you see from the chart? Tell me the different types of living things that you can see from the chart. What can you see from the chart? So here, what do we call this living thing? Anyone? So we are saying this is a what? A plant. So we are saying plants are living what? Things. What about this? What is this? Can you tell me what this is? What is this? So our friend has said this is a horse. Can we all say horse? We also have a dog and we also have a goose. So these are animals. These are living things. Then here, what can you see? We have people here. We have a girl and a boy. These are also living things. So we have got animals, we've got a dog, we've got a horse, and also a goose. Then we also have plants here and also people. So these are examples of living things. Anything that can move, that can breathe, and also grows is a living thing. So now, since we've looked at living things, we're also going to look at this exercise that we have here, trying to see if you have actually acquired anything or if you have learned anything from what was taught. So the first question reads, what are living things? We've mentioned what living things are. So you're going to write for me the answer below there. Then we'll also come to number 2. Number 2 reads, mention 4 examples of living things. Mention 4 examples of living things. So you're going to write for me 4 examples of living things. As long as it moves, it grows, and it also breathes. So you write for me the 4 examples of living things. Then number 3. Number 3 is saying draw 3 living things. So you're going to draw for me 3 living things. Just 3 you will draw for me here. Therefore, today's lesson in social studies was looking at living things. So we are saying today in social studies we looked at living things. Before we had looked at what living things are, we had to look at what an environment is. We said an environment is a place around us. An environment is a place around us. Then after looking at what an environment is, we looked at living things. What are living things? We said living things are things that grow, they breathe, and also move. But I said that it's not all the living things that move. Others do not move. So after looking at what living things are, we also looked at different types of examples, which are here on the chart. We looked at animals, plants, and also people. So this lesson was brought to you by Fountain School. Thank you.